Valentine's Day, everyone. Hopefully everybody has a Valentine for today. And if you don't worry, because you guys are in all of my hearts today as we play Disney's Magic Kingdoms game. Now, I am going to be going live on my Instagram page probably just after this video gets posted. And I'm also going to be going on a little bit later on Twitch, so I'm going to be playing some Fortnite, and I'll also be live on my personal Instagram page, which is Steffi on the Go. All the links are going to be in the description below, so if you guys want to check out any of my pages and stuff like that, they're all going to be in there. So yeah, so today is going to be a pretty fun video because we are going to be building the very first attraction in the Lady and the Tramp permanent content storyline. But first, we do have some dialogue from Tramp. Well, I'll be. Wonder what's in here. Smells good. Meat, onions, spices I've never smelled before. There sure isn't anything like this in our neighborhood. I think he's already talking about the restaurant. Aw, Pidge is gonna love it. Pidge, that's my nickname for Lady, is always up for some new dining experience. Quest complete. Brunch time. Wait, Pidge. Oh no, I knew I was forgetting something. He forgot about Pidge? Lady? Oh my gosh, Pidge. I almost forgot. I'm not out here for just a stroll. I've got some serious business to attend to. Like finding her collar. See, Pidge lost her collar and license when we were out on the town last night, and we didn't realize until we got home. Jim Deere and Darling are trying to help, putting up posters and all, but come on, they're only humans. Ouch. Nope. If anyone's gonna find that collar, it's gonna be yours truly. Just gotta retrace our steps from last night. That's a good idea. Mind you, humans, we're good too, Tramp. Lost and found. Build Tony's restaurant. So I guess we'll find out whether Lady's collar is inside of Tony's restaurant. But OMG, 100,000. 100,000 magic guys for this attraction. This is insane. Oh my god, like I wasn't expecting that. Right now, that's a lot of magic for an attraction. It's gonna take 4 hours to build. It makes me nervous about the other two. 1, 2, and 300,000. We are gonna be able to collect the spaghetti token as well, which is going to be useful for all the Lady and the Tramp characters. So for me right now, it's just Trusty and Tramp. But, you know, that's obviously going to change into Tony and Lady and Jacques when I get him from the leaderboard. Yes, guys, I will be getting him from the leaderboard. If I keep my pace right now, I should have extra time, actually. But I will share that progress with you just a little bit later on in the video. But for now, got to get the attraction in here. So I'm going to put it here for now. This isn't exactly most likely where I want it. I'm gonna try and figure out a better spot. I am going to need a bit of land though, based off of this attraction and stuff and its size. I'm gonna need more room than this section of land. I thought, oh, okay, maybe I can maneuver it in here, or I'll move some of my stuff around so that, you know, maybe over by Beauty and the Beast. But looking at things now, it's just like, I don't know. This is gonna need a lot more land than I expected, and I don't want to put it in Space Mountain. It's just, it's not that style of like attraction, right? So, I mean, you can do whatever you want, but for me, I'm trying to like, you know, make mine look a certain way, and putting it in Space Mountain kind of won't do that. So, you know, like I'm fine with things, you know, like Big Hero 6 and stuff being over there, you know, with San Francisco and everything. It works, but, you know, like it's different Lady and the Tramp, I feel. Well, now, that was an experience. First time I ever met a dog without a lick of hair on purpose, that is. Kind of a strange mutt, too. He keeps asking if I could see his wings. Dante, for sure, Dante. Look, you gotta hand it to him for dreaming big. But if dogs really could fly, I'm pretty sure I'd know. Well, aren't you in for a treat there, Tramp? Quest complete, Canine Compadres. I'd be chasing a lot more birds than chickens, that's for sure. Oh my gosh, could you imagine flying dogs chasing birds? Well, it could be interesting. I mean, maybe that's Dogs with Wings. There you go, Disney. New movie. Okay, but he is talking about Dante, but we know Dante is a spirit animal, you know, that he guides Miguel, and we do know that he does have wings, but only when he is a spirit guide, not when he's an actual dog, so a little bit of a difference. So here is Tony's restaurant, guys. It is totally built, and I love how it kind of sparkles right before you tap it. I know I always kind of show that a little bit because it's so pretty. Bingo! Tony's. We swung by here for some chicken parmesan and a dish of water before we hit the park. How romantic. That's where the heart comes in. Oh my gosh, sorry, I'm a big goofball. Of course, this was one of our after-hours visits. That's when Pidge and I sneak out of the yard to grab dinner. Just us. And right, the humans never notice, right? That both of their puppies are missing. Yeah. No, they notice. And we've got Jim Deere and Darling acquainted with the place too. Yep. Restaurant Rose, one of our favorite spots to take him on walks. I think the exercise really does him good. Now I feel like we're getting a little 101 Dalmatians in here coming, you know, just with all the talk about walking the dogs and everything. I don't know. Quest complete, lost and found. Plus, they've really come to appreciate Tony and Joe. It's kind of nice when humans make friends, right? Oh yeah, I saw him winking at me. I swear, there, he did it again. He did it again. Oh, Tramp, you really are trouble. What can I say? It's just in his nature, right? So there is Tony's restaurant, guys, and of course it brings dialogue. Wow, looks like Tony's is closed up tight at the moment. That's good news and bad news. If I want to find that collar, then you're gonna have to break in. The bad news is I gotta stick to the back alley for now and check inside later. So I guess there's gonna be some quests here. It's gonna take a bit. This isn't gonna be like a one quest thing, I don't think, to get it sort of done, which makes sense, right? But the good news is I won't run into any of Tony's human customers while I'm doing it. Hard to believe, but some humans get real out of sorts if they see a dog walking around the middle of a restaurant. Yeah, I could see that. And eating spaghetti. The private entrance. This is a kingdom quest. Send Tramp to search around Tony's. Alright, so we gotta find the collar, guys. Now, how I knew about the collar was because it was in the news area. I read it, I believe it was in the last video. Yeah, anyway, so basically the storyline sort of goes is that Lady has lost her collar, we need to find it, and in order to do that, they've got to obviously do a bunch of quests and stuff like that, unlock the characters, build the attraction. So that's kind of the storyline they're going with. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Cinderella storyline, because with Prince Charming, it was Cinderella lost her other glass slipper. So, it was Slippery Slippers Part 1 through 1,000. And there was also 2, I remember we had before we unlocked Cinderella, it was all those Lady Love Lost quests. So I feel like this is kind of similar. Like we're we're looking for the collar, but we're also, that's what's going to kind of work us into unlocking Lady and all of that kind of stuff. So it kind of reminds me a little bit of a similar thing, and it does sort of bring me back to that initial storyline, which was one of the very first ones that you unlock, like You, Mickey and Friends and Toy Story, but Cinderella is right in the mix of things, so it is pretty cool. It's pretty cool that we get to kind of go back a little bit, or at least for me, sort of thinking about all that fun dialogue that we went through, because this game is just so famous for its dialogue, and like most of it is pretty amazing, not gonna lie. Most of it's super good. You know, even if the storylines are a bit slow, they are still a lot of fun. So yeah, it's kind of nice to have like a little bit of the storyline that kind of you know, keeps to a similar theme. Okay, so that didn't do too much of a dent in my magic building that attraction, guys. And I've been able to build it up pretty quickly, but I also haven't been leveling up characters that are super expensive. I actually haven't been leveling up characters that much. I did Scrooge McDuck, so he is kind of like, he was 24 hours to sort of max him out and stuff like that. So, I mean, he wasn't too much on the magic front for that. It's not going to be like the Peter Pan characters, but I love his welcome scream. That's the last time we're going to be able to see it. So that Scrooge McDuck is now level 10. All in a day's work for the world's richest duck. That is true. That is true. And I really want that see it again button, guys. I know some people don't feel the same way, but I love the see it again button idea. And, you know, especially characters we've maxed out and that have costumes and stuff, or don't, doesn't really matter, but especially those with costumes, it is just so nice to sort of think, you know, that when you max them out, you do get that option, you know, to see them or something like that. So yeah, I don't know. I think it would be really nice if they do add that at some point. I mean, we have so many characters. I think, like, as long as they're in your kingdom and stuff like that, you know, if they're at home, then okay, maybe not. But I think it might be a lot of fun to kind of have that option to see it again. That's why I call it the see it again button. But yeah, my opinion, and that's just something I'm still gonna keep asking for in my videos here and there from DMK to add that for me, because yeah, I love those animations, and the fact they're not available anymore to me, it's very sad. And one of the reasons too why I won't max out Miss Charlotte LaBeouf just yet, because I have very high hopes that she will one day get a princess costume, where, you know, she'll have her big ball gown and everything, and I want to see that welcome screen on my own kingdom. So yeah, I'm kind of, she's the one character that I've just, like, I've been sort of swayed a little bit here and there, but I always go back to the same thought process. I don't want to do it because I want to make sure I get that one. I know you guys have been pretty good about tagging me or sending me whatever little clips if I don't have welcome screens to things, but again, as you guys continue to max out characters in your kingdom, it also cuts it off for you as well. So the second milestone I have just reached here for the leaderboard event, which does give me 4 resource chests. So we got 4 happiness, 8 Star Wars relics, some magic, which is great, and then 2 Dumbo relics. So that's really good. I mean, I can use those 8 Star Wars relics. That actually might get me to enchant again. Oh, and a special chance reward. Ooh, we got Dumbo's ears hat, which is legendary, guys. So that's basically as good of a token as you can get. I mean, I think I would have preferred maybe, you know, the blueprints, because those harder blueprints are very difficult to get. But that is still a really great reward. One more that I don't have to collect. In the next one, we got 4 happiness. We got 2 uncommon blueprints, 1 of Mr. Incredible's ears hats, and then 2 Tangled relics. I doubt we'll get any more special chance rewards, but one can always hope. Next, we've got 4 happiness. Ooh, we've got 2 of Finn's vest, 2 of the bride's hatchets, and 1 rare blueprint. Okay, that works. Works for me. See, blueprints, we need those ones. Now, what about epic and legendary? Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more. Next, we've got 4 Haunted Mansion sign tokens, 3 of C3PO's arm, and then 8 more Star Wars relics. Yes, And then 2 DuckTales relics. Perfect. That's good as well. Especially for that money bin, because that's something that we're gonna need to enchant at some point. Mind you, I am doing very well though with a lot of the leveling up and stuff versus enchanting. It's like not really necessary for my kingdom, to be honest. So now I'm at 10 guys, at least at this point. So let's see where that kind of puts me on the leaderboard. So it puts me in 7th right now. Oh, well, technically it's only counting 9, but sometimes it does that. You have to go out and in, maybe like if you just finish it. But yeah, see, 10 is there. So it just is not counting it, but it will. I'm not like overly worried about it. I did sleep through a couple of my spider alarms, and then I was gaming as well. And when I play Fortnite, sometimes, you know, it's like 3-4 matches can take like an hour easily. So realistically, it's kind of like OMG. It's just absolutely crazy. You know, a little bit stressful on that front when you miss timers or you're playing a game and then you forget about your other game, but it's fine. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. I think I've got, like, you know, mostly what I'm going to get from them. Like, I know I want to reach the next milestone, but I know I'll be fine for that. But here is Trusty, and he is now back in the kingdom and at a level 3. See, I knew I was still in the prime of my life. Yes, you are. Of course you are. Your smell is good, right? Which is one of the most important things. And you still move at a pretty good pace in my kingdom. I'd say probably about the same speed as Pluto, so I think that's pretty good. Mind you, I think in Disney years Pluto would be older. Alright, here's the First Order Stormtrooper back in the kingdom, known as Katie apparently now. And I have the Stormtrooper at a level 6. Orders received. I just can't do the Stormtrooper being a girl. It's like, I'm fine with it, but at the same time, I'm so used to like that initial, you know, trilogy and stuff like that. So for me, that trilogy, you know, that's where I'm getting most of the voice from, not like a lot of the newer Star Wars stuff. Like, I know there are girl ones now, but yeah, it's just kind of like, you know, I don't know how. Orders received. Like, I don't know. I haven't quite figured out a good Stormtrooper personality for Katie. So Katie's got a, you know, deeper than normal voice. We'll just go with that. And two, I didn't know Katie was a girl. The Stormtrooper was a girl for quite a while there. So I kind of already, you know, formed a personality for him, her, it. So yeah. Okay, so now I'm at 20. So this is where, guys, I kind of picked up my pace a little bit, but because of the spiders. So when you guys reach certain milestones with the spiders, you do get a lot of the brooms and the pans. So for me, that is sort of why, like, I feel like I'm doing really well with this. I know I can buy stuff out or whatever with elixirs and stuff, but I'm trying not to do too much of that. It's like more if I'm like missing one and then, you know, I've got an hour, but I know I'm going to start streaming or something like that. And then it's kind of it's just too much. Sometimes for me to handle when I'm like on Insta Live and stuff and doing that. And Insta Live is like an hour for sure, so it kind of just takes away from things. And Insta is on my phone and my things on my games on my phone, so it's just like a lot of stuff that like I can't control. So sometimes if it's like I'm missing one, like I think I've done that like twice now, and then I know like to show you the example in like how to welcome him video, like Jacques, I did show you guys. I just bought the first few and then cleared, but yeah, besides that, nothing really else. But anyways, I think that was pretty fun. I think that was fun today, getting to build Tony's restaurant. And now it makes me want some pasta and pizza. I wonder, does Tony make pizza? I would love a heart-shaped pizza. Tony, please. All right, guys, that is going to be it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and happy Valentine's Day, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you guys give it a big Mickey thumbs up. Also, subscribe if you guys are new, and hit that bell for post notifications so you guys know when I go live in the future or post a video. And again, don't forget to check me out on Twitch. We have a lot of fun. All right, bye, guys.